What is going on YouTube? How you doing, people? Welcome to the channel Ed Talks About. I'm Ed. What am I talking about? Cannabinoids. What are cannabinoids? I'm not going to talk about how they react with your body, and that's going to be another video with the endocannabinoid system. Yeah, that'll be another one. But today, just what are they? You know, some people say, what are cannabinoids? What are people talking about? So just a quick explanation. So, you know, when you get your medicine, your cannabis, and you've got all the crystals all on the outside, you break it open, it's full of it, isn't it? It's full of crystals. Inside each crystal it's like, imagine it as a bubble. Inside that bubble, because if you zoom right in, it actually looks like a little bubble on a stalk. So inside that, I'll revert back to the terpene one. There's terpenes in there, and there's also cannabinoids. Cannabinoids are that plant's genetic makeup. It's what that plant, no other plant can be exactly the same as that, unless you grow a mum and then take clones. That'd be another video on how to keep the strain or your genetics going further without having to go from seed, because each seed produces a different genetic. They might all be OG seeds from all the same plant. The plants produced all these seeds, but you plant 100 of them seeds, there'll be 100 different plants. That's it. So because each cannabinoid, they all have their own cannabinoid profile. So inside that is for instance, you've got THC, right? THC, they all have their own individual ways of working with your body. So for instance, THC has a sedative effect. We all know that. But it has to work with all these other cannabinoids for it to work properly. Like I say, you know, like I said in the terpene video, if you've got just 99% pure THC and you take that, yes, you will get to that level. But if you took a multi-cannabinoid and terpene profile dab, for instance, took a dab of that instead, you will go higher. Your medicinal benefits will feel a lot more. You will benefit a lot more. So that's all cannabinoids are. When they say about cannabinoids, what are cannabinoids? It's all of these. I'm going to try and overlay a picture, sorry, of the main ones. But there's hundreds and hundreds of cannabinoids. They've found about 100, 80 to 100. They've managed to label about 80 to 100 of them. But the main ones, there's about, I don't know, about 8 or 9 or 10 of them. I'll try and overlay it and show you. It's like THCV and CBD, CBG, CBN. There's loads, right? Like I say, there's 100 that they've identified roughly, but there's hundreds more. So that's why I'm saying each plant has its own individual genetic makeup. It comes back to, like, when you like that plant, check what cannabinoids it's most dominant in. I mean, you're never ever going to be able to replicate it with another plant. You're never ever going to do that, because each plant has its own way of expressing itself. But you can, like I say, these little bits of knowledge, you can end up picking, like the terpenes, with the irradiation and all of that, everything, all these little bits of knowledge. You can make your own educated decision. Do some research, maybe listen to me. If you think I'm wrong, please write in a comment, tell me. I want to be educated, but I'm just going by what I've looked up and over the years known and watched videos. You know, I've watched videos on like Bubble Man's World and things like that. You know, like you learn a lot off of these people. But I think that's basically it. There's not much more to do with it. So in America, for instance, they say on there, say for instance you're getting a gram of wax or rosin, it will say X amount of THC and X amount of CBD, and have total cannabinoid content. That just means all of the cannabinoids together, mixed together. You know, like that's what you get. So maybe when you're out shopping, if you're in the US or something like that, that's all it means, man. That's all it means. But you guys over in the US, you sort of know what you're talking about anyway, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to educate a few people that don't really know. All right, guys, anyway, peace, love, like, subscribe, push the notification bell, the little ding ding, push to all of it, and I'll see you on the next one. If no one said it today, remember, I love ya. All right, guys, take care, peace.